You damn right. Congratulations, Devin the Dream Haney, undisputed champion of the world. So who you on next, young fella? Let's go! You are now tuned in to Boxing Blah Blah Blah, where we blah 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 about everything boxing. Boy, look, Devin Haney, I salute you. Wow. Great job. You are now a man, boy. Well, you ain't no boy no more, but that's my thing. I like saying boy. So you are now a man, boy. Undisputed champion of the world. Okay? You know what I'm saying? All the belts. It's no dispute. You know what I'm saying? Like Teofimo Lopez tried to come up with this fake undisputed stuff. If it's a dispute, you're not undisputed. Okay? If everyone does not recognize it, you're not undisputed. That means it's a dispute. Okay? You two Kamboses. You originally started off saying that, Teofimo, he ain't really undisputed till you get the other belt. And then all of a sudden you did the same exact thing. Well, I guess WBC said I'm undisputed, so I'm not gonna fight Devin Haney. I'm gonna fight who I just beat? Teofimo, who you just beat? Lomachenko? I'm gonna fight Lomachenko. Let me show you. Devin Haney, listen up right quick, young fella. Let me show you how God works, just in case you didn't see how all this went down for you. Alright? You know good and well how much you went through to get to where you are now. You know how many people dipped and dodged you, did not want to give you an opportunity, protecting their champion fighters from young, athletic, vibrant, somewhat flashy fighters who got far more skill than their fighters. You know what I'm trying to say. We don't say stuff like that over here. But man, all right, so let's break it all down. How this whole thing, how God just started playing chess with everything. So while you was being persecuted, while they were throwing stones at you, you know what I'm saying? That's just you ain't got no belt for real. That's an email belt. You ain't fight nobody for that belt. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Even folks like Max Kellerman and all the other mainstream media folks like, well, it's an email title. I mean, so technically, I guess, but do you really consider him? I really consider him a champ if I feel like he can really beat everybody's ass. That's what makes him the champ. Now, if everyone's dodging him, I'm sorry, got a little out of pocket. Let me get back to what God was doing. Okay? So, the reason why you had the belt, the initial belt, was because Lomachenko was scared. We'll say he didn't want to fight you. Okay? We'll say he preferred to fight Teofimo. Okay? So what happened? Yeah, I know Devin Haney's my mandatory right now. I'm Lomachenko. I know Devin Haney's my mandatory. WBC, anything you can do about this? Because that man's a beast. And I don't think what I do is conducive to what he do. And so, y'all got something? What about that thing Canelo got? That franchise belt thing? Can I get one? Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So I ain't got to fight Devin Haney? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's what happened there. So what happened? WBC was like, all right, well, we're going to give your belt, Lomachenko, to Devin Haney. Thus the whole email champ stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then all the persecution, the stones, the rocks, the name calling, all that kind of stuff started happening then because he was the email champ. He didn't fight for his belt. That's how you talk. If you saw the commercial, you know what I'm talking about. Back to how God works. So God looks at Lomachenko like, oh, okay, you gonna do it like that? All right, well, cool. Well, who you gonna fight? You gonna fight Teofimo Lopez? Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Give Teofimo your belt since you didn't want to fight the person who really deserved it. who worked his way up there. Give your belts to Teofimo. So I'm gonna go ahead and let Teofimo just dog you through the rug. Give your belts to him, and we're gonna see if Teofimo has a nice change of heart if he wants to fight Devin Haney. Teofimo originally was saying, "Yeah, I'll fight you. As soon as I get these belts from Lomachenko, I'm gonna fight you." Blah 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 blah. He won, got the belts from Lomachenko. What happened? Changed his tune. Yeah, I know I said I was gonna try to be like the real Undisputed and all, but WBC, they gave me the franchise belt, baby. So I think I'm Undisputed. Wait, there go Canelo. He really Undisputed. I'm gonna go take a picture with him right quick. And I know he got all the belts. I got a lot of belts, but I don't have all the belts. But I'm gonna go take a picture with him so we can act like we Undisputed together. Think that work? No. So, God had a little look at him with like, if anybody heard extra religious and all that kind of stuff, I'm sorry. Okay. My God. Was looking down at like, that ain't right, Teofimo. They ain't right, Teofimo. So how about this? So since you don't want to fight Devin Haney and you're gonna fight somebody else instead, and who you fighting? Kamba who? Don't forget, not a lot of people knew who Kamboses was before he beat Teofimo. So it's kind of like, huh? Who you fighting? Teofimo was like, it's my mandatory. It's my mandatory. I was like, no. You can fight Devin Haney if you want to and go ahead and unify the titles. I think I'm going to fight Kamboses instead. My God. Took a look at it, was like, you got bitter too on him. Dang, okay, well, how about this? Since you got bitter on Devin Haney too, you give your belts that you got from Lomachenko, who had been bitter on Devin Haney, give all those little bitter beer belts to Kamboses. Okay? All the little bitter beer face belts y'all got, give them to Kamboses. Kamboses got the belts. What Kamboses say before he even got the belts? When I win the belts, I'm going to fight you, Devin Haney, because I don't like the stuff that Teofimo talking about Undisputed, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to fight you and we're going to sell this thing for real. Kamboses get the belts from Teofimo. And what happened? Yeah, so, Devin, yeah, I know. I'm gonna fight some. Who I just beat? Teofimo. You okay? Hey, who did you beat? You know, I beat you, and I got belts from you, but who did you beat? Lomachenko. Yeah, so I'm gonna fight Lomachenko, because you beat him already, right? Bet, cool. And I beat you, so, Yeah, so I'm gonna fight Lomachenko. That's when God started playing with the queen, started moving the queen around the chessboard, and was like, oh, okay, so y'all gonna just act like I ain't God. Y'all just gonna play hot potato and keep the belts away from Devin Haney. That what y'all gonna do? Huh? Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna move this queen right over here to Russia and Ukraine. Now, Lomachenko can't fight. Lomachenko going over there holding down the ground for the Ukraine. Now what you gonna do, Kamboses? Now you gotta fight Devin Haney. Now you gotta fight him. What you gonna do, boy? And since you were bitter about it, how about this? How about you just go ahead and give all your belts to Devin Haney? And we're gonna run it like that. So I salute you, boy. Do you have all the belts, Devin? All of them? You damn right! You damn right! You got all of them, boy. All the belts, and I salute you for it. Now the next question is this: who's next? Who's next? Who's next for Devin Haney? Come on, player, what's up? Is it gonna be Tank? Is it gonna be Ryan Garcia? Huh? Is it gonna be a Kamboses rematch that nobody in them want to see? I mean, Kamboses had a rematch clause. Devin Haney had to accept like one of the worst deals. He had to change promotional teams and become a part of Top Rank and make less money than he was already making, and then go to Australia, and then y'all didn't want his dad to come over, and his dad is manager and his main trainer. You don't want the boy's dad to come over. You're gonna hold his dad until the night of the fight, or the day before, but close to ninth. It's an Australian trip. He got there probably when they were wrapping Devin Haney's hands up. I'm just saying, there was a lot going on. And Devin Haney stuck through it, man. He stuck through it, came out through the mud, man. All y'all young folks who looking for a role model. I don't know if Devin, you want to be a role model, my G? You know what I'm saying? Because you took less money, went to Australia, signed up with a different team. You did everything you had to do to get them belts. You know what I'm saying? God did his part over here while you maintained, you were strong, steadfast. Boy, man, I could tear up right now, Devin. This one of them kind of stories, boy. You can get in your feelings. You know what I'm saying? I'm so proud. I'm so proud. Boy, look. Who you fighting next? Huh? Okay, so we're going to talk about that right now. Ryan Garcia, Tank Davis. You going back with Kamboses? Kamboses got the rematch clause. No one wants to see this fight. Kamboses is really not a top-ranked fighter. He went over there too, just cause I think he's by Lou DiBella, and Lou DiBella doesn't have a network, so he doesn't have a network like Top Rank and got with ESPN. Bob Arum, Lou DiBella used to do work back in the past. I don't know if they fell out a little bit or something, but they didn't fall out too much because they partnered in on this fight right here. I don't think the fight was good enough for a rematch. Devin Haney really took Kamboses to school. Used that jab. The jab is the most deadliest. I'm not gonna say the deadliest, but it's the most important punch in a fight. It controls what's going on. Like in the first few rounds, they still playing chess with each other, trying to see what you got now, what you got. What about if I do this? What you gonna do? Your hands go up like that? Okay, I see that. What if I throw this stiff jab? Open face. What you gonna do then? What you gonna do? You gonna block? You gonna cover? They playing like they trying to figure it out in the first few rounds. But when you're trying to figure it out, I tell all my students, all my clients, use the jab. It resets the other opponent every time. Every time Kamboses wanted to do something, he ate another jab. Every time Kamboses started, ate another jab. Rush in, ate a jab. Rush in, ate another jab. And then that opened up the check hook for later on. Notice Devin Haney started using that retreating check hook. Kamboses would dive in, step back, boom, check hook. Dive in again, step back, boom, check hook. Sometimes led with the hook. Boom, caught you thought a jab was coming. You started blocking here, boom. Caught you in the side of your face, boy. You know what I'm saying? So it was a masterclass of boxing. All the rolls and roll counters and all that. I mean, it's not a lot of fighters who can roll and counter like that, man. Who can just get out of the way of those punches like Devin was. Now, I can't say he's the best counter punch of all time. I can't say that at all. I still got Tank Davis off him as far as counter punching. I think I got Canelo of him as far as counter punches. It's several great counter punches out there. But it was great to see the defense and footwork and head movement, body movement that Devin Haney exhibited, and keeping that jab, keeping that stick in that man's face like that. Pause. Keeping that jab in that man's face like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that was priceless. Good to see that. And the footwork, all the agility. You know what else I liked about it? The week before, it was a Tank Davis fight. Tank Davis rolling. So, completely different type of fight. That was all entertainment and knockout power. From all the trash talk, and it was like an animated cartoon power match. Versus this right here was more of a technical display of skill set from both fighters. It's just Devin Haney was that much better. And it's going to be hard to beat Devin Haney. You're going to have some good pop, and you're going to have to be able to get to him. Like Tank got the pop, but Tank's even shorter than Kamboses. Tank's shorter than everybody. Tank's like 5'5". And Devin Haney is not Mario Barrios. He does not have the foot speed of Mario Barrios. Maybe times 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we've seen Tank counterpunch a lot of slow-footed fighters. Not a lot of fast type fighters. We don't see a lot of that. So at this point, the lightweight that makes the most money probably has the worst resume. Well, besides Ryan Garcia. But Tank hasn't really fought none of them. Yeah. So yeah, I need Tank to go ahead and fight somebody. Should Devin fight Tank next? Oh, you know what? Just get the bag right quick. Fight Ryan Garcia. Get the bag right quick. That'll be a big bag. Tank be a big bag. You would have an easier time with Ryan Garcia, I'm thinking. Even though Ryan Garcia is taller, fast, got good long hands, but he's slow-footed. And that chin stays in the air. And I think he gets frustrated too. So I think that'll be easy fruit. Tank is gonna take his time to figure you out. He's gonna take about 3-4 rounds. See what you're doing, and then when you least expect it, and then you on the floor, looking up like this. You might be face down after that. You know what I'm saying? After Tank do that, I mean, it's like all in one motion. It's like the punch coming, slip, and it's right there, man. Good job, Tank, on that, man. I'll be baffled when I see you doing your counter punches. But yeah, I'm gonna say. Not interested in this Kamboses rematch. I'm really hoping that Top Rank looks at what was going on and was like, yeah, nobody really knew you like that, Kamboses, for real, until you beat Teofimo. You got outclassed. We might want to go ahead and give you some step aside money and go with a bigger fight while we got Devin Haney over here on this 2-fight deal. So I'm thinking Lomachenko might be the one. Lomachenko might be the one that's getting this fight next because it's an easier promotion deal. If it's Tank, they got to go with PBC. No, he left. Who is Tank with now? What is Tank going to do? What's going on? So if it was Tank, he can do it. If it's with Loma, it's even easier because I think Loma's already like under contract. He only getting a certain amount of money. You know, Bob Arum already got mind control over Debo over there. So it's like, I think that's the easier fight to do. Lomachenko versus Devin Haney. But the fight I think I want to see the most, I want to see all 3 of those fights because I really want to see who's the best out of all of them. Teofimo dropped off. Lomachenko got beat. Kamboses got beat. Devin Haney is just still there standing. Tank is still there standing. Ryan Garcia is just having trouble. He barely standing. He barely standing because he hadn't taken a loss, but I mean, he not fighting. And he talk a lot of trash, and he not fighting. His last fight was extremely boring. He got nerve to call Devin Haney fight boring. Boy, look! Ryan Garcia, listen to me right now, boy. I'm holding your chin up right here. Listen to me, boy. You better fight somebody, and you better look impressive. Or else we're gonna start talking about us Ryan Garcia business. Do you hear me? I still got your chin. I got your chin like this, Ryan. You know, you got your cheeks all puffed up. I got your chin. Listen here, boy. This Ryan Garcia. Listen here, boy. That's what I'm talking to. This is my hand. This is my hand right here. Boy, listen here. Fight somebody and be good. Okay? Talking all that trash on Mike Tyson podcast and don't do nothing. Here wrong with you. All right, so I think next should be Lomachenko or then, you know, you get a bag with both Tank and Ryan Garcia. So you just pick 'em on that. You can say Tank for last if you want to and make it even bigger. Yeah, build your name up even more. Beat Lomachenko, build your name, beat Ryan Garcia, get all the little popular little Instagram photos. Then go beat Tank Davis. And you are the man. Then you can act like your stones as big as my stones, Devin. You see it. Don't act like you don't, and clearly you do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just happy for you, Devin. That's all it is. I'm talking trash right now, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking trash. So, make sure y'all share this video, comment, like, all that good stuff. Comment, like, share, like, comment, subscribe, baby. We need it. We need these algorithms turning. You know what I'm saying? I like talking this boxing gold. You know what I'm saying? This golden boxing talk be spewing out of my mouth like that. You know what I'm saying? Pause. No, it's golden boxing talk. We ain't got to unpause. Let's go. Golden boxing talk. This is your boy with boxing blah blah blah. Where we blah 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 about everything boxing. Make sure you follow me on IG. It is ALLMIT Athletics. Almighty Athletics. And I am signing out. Whew. Boy, look right quick. What if Shakur Stevenson moves up to lightweight? See my eyes? I know they be signing a lot, but watch what I say it. What if Shakur Stevenson moves to lightweight? Boy, look what's going on then. I don't know. Who you got, Shakur or Devon? Oh boy, that's boxing for that's too much technical boxing for the average person, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. But for right now, Devin Haney, I salute you. Signing out. This is your boy ALLMIT. And I'm out.